All right, little update. Last video I said we needed to prune the tomato plants, so we're going to prune them now. So let me see if I can get you some good clear video on this using one arm as the cameraman, the other one is the pruner. But everything you read will tell you, pruning shears by the way, clean and sharp, and you want to prune the lower branches, and we're going to do Roma tomatoes and beefsteak tomatoes. You definitely want to prune anything that's browning. You want to prune anything that's touching the dirt because that can give disease. So here we go. Okey-dokey. Close to the plant. Give it a little snip. Bingo. Close to the plant. Give it a little snip. There we go. Close to the plant, giving it a little snip. You can see these are coming close to the ground. Oh, by the way, the other thing that you will read is they need to be at least 12 to 18 inches tall. So you want to make sure they're mature, obviously. I hate pruning a large branch, but that's what we got to do. You can see this is a perfect example down here. It's brown. I don't know if you can see, there we go, it's brown. Try not to cut the tie I've got there. And then we're gonna cut some of these lower ones here too, just because they don't gather any sun or vitamins or anything like that. They're just basically taking power from the rest of the flowering plant. So there's that one. We got that one. Pulling all that stuff out. I know I'm gonna have to edit this down because I'm one-handing this, but you can see what we're doing here, right? We're just leaving the top branches. And there's a sucker that I missed, man, that one got big. Okay, we're just leaving the top branches to gather all that sunlight. Okay, so there we go. There we go. There we go. We'll just pull all this stuff out of here, and we should have some nice clean areas. So a lot of this stuff you can just pinch off too, the really young branches or suckers like these. They just come right off. So let's go around to the other side here, see what we got. Looking from this direction, I'm gonna leave these on there. Man, I really hate taking off good looking branches, but you know, gotta trust the process, right? That's what everybody says. There we go. I got something hanging down there. It looks like it's broken. Maybe I had a squirrel in here or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I had another one in here. I don't see one on the camera though. Speaking of which, the camera's right over there. Done a pretty good job of capturing stuff in the garden bed, but you can see like this one here, the branches, I mean the leaves are looking a little burnt. We'll go ahead and get rid of that one. We'll get rid of the lower one. Okay, we're leaving ourselves a nice clean stalk there. So that's pretty much it. I don't show any flowers coming up on the top, so I feel good about that. Again, your plant needs to be 12 to 18 inches tall before you consider doing this. And sometimes I leave the stuff laying in the flower bed. This time I'm going to clean it up. But there we go. Something else in this video, because we noticed it the other day, my wife did. There was a white slug in our, and I'll include the picture here, but in case you don't know what a slug is, there was a white slug in the garden. It wasn't anywhere on a plant. It was just in the dirt, and I came back and I looked for it, and I didn't find it. So I did a little research, and slugs are okay as long as they're not attaching themselves to your plants. So what I will tell you is when I just pruned these tomatoes and I picked up the branches, I found the slug. So he was attached to one of the bottom ones. So I need to start looking at this. And the way to keep slugs away would be to put crumbled up eggshells around the base of your plants. That would be the easiest natural way to do it. And there's our guy right there. So he was on the bottom of one of my branches that I pruned off. See if I can get him focused in on there. But yeah, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on the underneath of your leaves. Look, if it looks like anything's been eating on your leaves, start checking the plants and the bases of them. If you've got slugs, get them off of there. Birds are their natural predators, but again, I've got these pinwheels up to keep the birds and stuff from eating the vegetables and the fruit. So we're gonna put some, probably gonna put some ground up eggshell in here around the base of each plant, and that'll keep the slugs from getting to them. So that's it for pruning the tomatoes and taking care of the snails. I know I use the word slug. They're snails because they got shells. Slugs don't have shells, but whatever. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Catch you on the next one.